Hello.
Greetings. What is new in the world of technology?
Well, based on investigations, commonly cited advantages of e-learning technologies include an ability to provide just-in-time learning, increased access, removal of time, place, and situational barriers, cost-effectiveness, greater accountability, increased interaction, provision of future employment skills for students, and effective support for lifelong learning.
What about the concern about the growing digital divide and downloading of costs to students?
Good question. There is also a debate over technological neutrality. More so, how it revolves around whether or not technologies are neutral, and whether or not biases can arise only from the ways in which technologies are used by teachers and students, or whether biases can occur throughout technologies themselves.
Well, I hope that educators who choose and use e-learning technologies would be knowledgeable about the philosophies of teaching, as well as the multidimensionality of technological determination, and be reflexive about the limits of their activities in both areas.
You want to hear a funny one? This guy named Peter Drucker, in an interview with Forbes magazine in 1997, claims that social changes will result in the physical presence of universities ceasing to exist within 10 years. Funny, eh?
That is funny. But technological determinists argue that modern technologies and growing neoliberalism are creating a rising capitalistic climate that includes political economic interests such as commodification, commercialization, and corporatization of education.
Interesting. You know, there are many views about technology and learning. These come from liberals, progressives, behaviorists, humanists, radicals, and analyticals.
You do know that education affects change, whether that change is the ability to engage in rational thought, personal growth, or to bring about political and social change.
Good point. You realize that, unless we can systematically identify what we value in education, we cannot justify the choices we make with e-learning technologies, or deliver the promises. For these reasons, it is important to take time out from our doing and ask why it is important.